Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best wrestling podcast that has ever graced this earth.
Damn.
It's like
He's firing shots. He's firing shots.
I'm coming for you, cultaholic. What culture? You got nothing on us.
Whoa. Take it easy, man. Take it easy.
It's like the Miz TV of wrestling podcasts. You know, it's the most must see.
Yeah. This podcast is definitely the most must-see
100%.
wrestling podcast of all time.
No one does it like us.
But Woods, let me ask you, what's the date today, as we record this?
Date today. It is the 1st of January. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year.
You know, that would be the perfect time to record an end-of-year awards wrestling thing.
Ah, you
Right?
know what? That is a coincidence because I have written down all my awards.
Well, you never guess what.
What? Go on.
I've done the exact same thing.
Oh my god. You're kidding me.
That is mental. That
you're
is
kidding me.
mental. Well, that is beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, 2022, it's over. It's done.
Yeah. It was a very strange year for wrestling. You know,
I'd say all in all,
it's
it was a good year though.
yeah, it's your first year as a wrestling fan.
Yeah. I'd say most of the year, probably.
Yeah, and I'd say what a year. You know,
Yeah. It's good.
you became
good
a
year to
fan the
start.
same year Vince McMahon left.
That's the effect I have on people.
It is. It's crazy. CM Punk left as well. He joined and left.
Yeah. I mean,
He's like, oh, Woods is a wrestling fan now. I'm out.
Vince saw that I started uploading the 2K series and he couldn't take it.
Yeah, he was like, we can't get any better than this.
We gotta hire these guys.
We gotta kill these guys and send them straight to hell.
Guys, they were special.
They're special. This universe mode is special.
But yeah, you know, you've read the title, you've listened to us already. We're doing the end of year 2022 Wrestling Awards. So, Chi,
Damn, I'm so excited.
where do you want to start?
Well, maybe discuss to the people what a normal episode of this podcast may be.
Yeah. So, every week, it's weekly. It's a weekly podcast.
Yeah. Obviously.
Obviously. Imagine not having a weekly podcast, bro. But every week, we have a new topic. You know, this week, obviously, the Wrestling Awards. There's also the stuff that happens every week, you know? The news from the week. The weekly wrestling roundup, let's call it.
Ooh.
I'm too good at this.
WWR.
I'm too good at this, bro.
That was an epic little name. Instant, like, that's what it's called. The wrestling. Yeah. So good I can't even say it.
Yeah, it's true.
The weekly wrestling roundup. Say that 5 times quickly. Haha.
Weekly wrestling roundup. Bought it the second
Exactly.
time, bro.
The second time. So yeah, we're gonna have reviews of Raw,
Mhm.
of SmackDown.
Yeah.
Pay-per-views.
Mhm. Do you like
which seem to
pay-per-view
be moving to
predictions,
Saturdays
stuff like
as
that?
well. They seem to be moving to Saturdays.
Yeah.
Pay-per-views. So that helps us out. We can get it out on a Sunday.
Mhm.
Obviously, Raw's on a Monday. Friday night SmackDown. Saturday night pay-per-view.
Mhm.
Record all of our reactions and reviews on the Sunday. Upload it on maybe the Monday, Tuesday. You know.
Do stuff
Easy.
like predictions, stuff like that as well.
Predictions, yeah, for pay-per-views.
Mhm.
So obviously Raw. There wasn't a Raw this week.
Mm.
There was a SmackDown though.
There was SmackDown. I thought SmackDown was pretty good this week.
I thought it was alright. I think I was disappointed with the John Cena return.
Yeah, I thought it would be bigger. I thought, you know, you got four 4 of the
I
modern
think
day
he did 4
goats.
moves. He did. I think John Cena did 4 moves.
Yeah.
His 4 moves of Doom. No, he did the 5 moves of Doom.
And that was it.
I think that's it. That was it, and he didn't even get the pin.
No.
Um,
So yeah, I don't know. I don't
So
know
the
if he's like. I imagine he's just here until WrestleMania, probably.
till Mania, and I mean, he did say he was next time he comes back, he was going to be back for a long time. I don't think that's that right yet.
I think
Right now, I think
he could maybe disappear until the Rumble, maybe.
yeah, he's gonna be in the Rumble.
Hmm.
He's probably gonna have a Mania match, and then he'll probably return, like, kind of. I think maybe he'll be like a Brock Lesnar, maybe a bit more often than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Maybe Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is the perfect example. That's what I think John Cena's schedule is going to be, maybe
Yeah.
moving forward.
What? So just like appearances, like mainly a
He'll-
pay-per-views, a promo every now and then.
He'll be there,
Mm.
but he won't always. He won't have a match most of the time on a SmackDown or a Raw, but he'll have a match on a pay-per-view.
Yeah. So he probably. What I'm thinking right now is he disappears until the Rumble. Like, enters like probably near the end. Everyone goes mental.
Near the end, yeah.
Now I reckon he gets probably just eliminated by the person that he has a Mania match with.
Yeah, probably Theory. I think Theory is the
Austin Theory.
perfect.
Rumours around saying it's Logan Paul. I'm not sure about that.
Cool. I'd rather it be Theory.
Yeah. I'm not even sure Logan Paul will be back in time for Mania. Because he had a...
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, good PKO.
I think. Oh no, I was just going to say something about Kevin Owens.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I think Kevin Owens is going to have a big 2023.
Yeah.
Huge, I think it's going to be. I would like to see him as champion at some point this year.
Do you see him teaming up with Sammy?
I think I see him teaming up with Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe dethroning the Usos. That would be pretty big.
Yeah, Mania, maybe?
Mania, maybe. But I would like, like I said, I'd like to see him as Universal or WWE champion at some point this year.
Because I think by Mania, or by the end of Mania, I don't think Roman doesn't have both belts. He might have one belt, he might have no belts.
Yeah.
Either I think he's dropping one of them.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
I think that's what Raw needs as well. They need a title.
Raw needs a big title. US title's just not cutting it.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
Like it's obviously it's good, but it's not,
Yeah.
it's not the main title. Also on SmackDown, I'd say I think Gunther versus Braun. I think that might be a decent little match.
Yeah.
I think Gunther can get the best out of most people on the roster. Another person I'd like to see either keep his IC title and like break the Honky Tonk Man's record.
What's his record?
Oh, it's like 300 and something days. I think it's if he gets the Survivor Series, I think he breaks the record.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd either like to see him do that,
Mm-hmm.
or again challenge Roman or whoever it be for a major title. Ricochet versus Top Dollar. Ricochet versus Fat Ricochet.
Ricochet saved Big Ricochet.
I'll tell you now. They're having a Royal Rumble qualifying match, right?
Mm.
If I see both of those men in the Rumble, even though one of them wins the qualifying match and the other loses, I'm going to kick off.
Of course.
Alright?
I mean, it probably will be. Ricochet wins.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's Ricochet that wins. Just looking through SmackDown.
Charlotte Flair returned.
Ronda beat Raquel.
Yeah.
She's feeling spicy after the match, so she put the title on the line against the returning Charlotte.
Charlotte won with a spear.
Yeah, Charlotte's my goat. Well, she didn't win with a spear. She won with a roll up.
Oh yeah. Well. Yeah. Fair enough.
Spear got counted. Someone's got no ring knowledge. Yeah, Charlotte's my goat. I'd rather have Charlotte as champ than Ronda.
Yeah. It was. I wasn't expecting that.
I don't like that Charlotte seems to be a face Charlotte is definitely
You think she's just like best as a heel?
Yeah, she's way better.
Yeah. Okay.
She's just like that, like, because she's so much better than most of the other people there. She's just perfect heel. Like, I'm better than you. I'm the heel, you know. I'm better than you. What else happened? Drew McIntyre returned.
Yeah.
Again, another person I'd like to see with a title again this year.
I think Drew could. I reckon maybe later, like probably right near the end of 2023. I think Drew could do well with maybe just a simple IC title run.
Maybe a nice. That would be a good match. Gunther versus Drew.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. But I'd say if Roman lost one title at Mania and held on to the other, I think Drew should be the man to take that other title off of Roman some point. Yeah, Drew is that guy.
He's one of the GOATs.
He carried during pandemic era.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'd like to see him as champion again. I'm a fan. I'm a Drew McIntyre fan.
Of course. But we're talking about like Gunther. Who do you think could be in? Because I only see like a few people.
Drew, Sheamus. Sheamus would be nice.
Yeah.
Drew, Sheamus. Maybe in like a ladder match, you could get an easy win for someone else. Maybe who couldn't pin him.
They could maybe call up Ilya eventually.
Ilya, that'd be a good match. Obviously, they've had good matches before.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sheamus, Drew, Ilya, they'd be good people to dethrone him.
Do you think he holds it through Mania?
Depends who he faces at Mania. If it's Sheamus, I'd like to see Sheamus win at Mania.
The rumour
to get that, so then he's Grand Slam, obviously, if Sheamus gets that.
Have you heard what the rumour is for Gunther at Mania?
Nope.
Apparently it's the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, I've heard that, yeah. That's not going to be an IC title match, that's the only thing.
Yeah. Or they have Gunther win.
So yeah, he either loses the IC title, but why would the Beast... Surely it'd be Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think Gunther versus Brock would be a good match though.
It'd be good, but it doesn't make sense right now.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's still like probably 3 pay-per-views before Mania.
Yeah.
Fastlane, Chamber, Rumble, I'm guessing.
I don't think there is a Fastlane this year, actually.
Oh,
I think they just have like a longer build between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was SmackDown, basically.
Yeah.
I think it was a good SmackDown. Oh, Uncle Howdy.
Oh yeah.
Attacked Bray.
They announced the first Royal Rumble match.
The Mountain Dew pitch black match.
What
Drink
type
yourself
of match?
a Mountain Dew.
That could just be a normal.
I hope
match.
I hope it's a cinematic match.
Yeah, I think that'll be. I mean, I don't see a world where LA Knight wins.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unless there's like some Uncle Howdy shenanigans.
Imagine if LA Knight won the Rumble.
That'd be insane.
Nah. LA Knight's my Money in the Bank pick, though.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's.
I got nothing else to chat about SmackDown. I think it was good.
No.
Main event disappointed.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess I can see why. Sammy took the pin as well. That's worth like saying something about.
Take the pin. That's so obvious.
Yeah. But
John Cena didn't even get in the ring, did he? Did John Cena get tagged in? Yeah, he did.
I think so.
But Kevin Owens pinned.
Yeah.
So he must have tagged him back in.
I think he hit an AA into a stunner.
On Roman. He hit AA on Roman, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. And then stunner to Sammy. And then, yeah. Coming up.
I'm excited for Raw.
Yeah.
I will say.
2 title matches. Do you see either titles changing hands?
I don't think so, just because a title changed hands on SmackDown.
Yeah. I think
Bobby probably does something on Raw on the US. And I think maybe Alexa wins. Of the 2, it's more likely that Alexa wins and Seth wins, I think.
I think they could do Alexa again at the Royal Rumble, probably.
Yeah, I'd probably think maybe Alexa switches to like whatever she's called.
Yeah.
And maybe kind of like walks out the match.
Yeah, maybe.
Like she switches back, realises like, oh, I don't want this evil stuff, and she kind of walks like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe gets DQ'd when she's in evil mode.
I think that'd be good. Yeah.
If that happens, just
We know that
talking to a pro here.
Triple H's been listening to the podcast.
Yeah, he's been watching Universe Mode, listen to the podcast.
Yes, sir.
I think, though, pretty much a review of everything major that's happened.
Do you?
Let me look at my phone.
I've got one thing
What was it?
written down. On the Best of 2022, there was a Cody Rhodes interview.
Oh, and AJ Styles' injury.
Oh yeah.
AJ Styles, broke his ankle.
At a live event. Some people have been saying they should just stop live events altogether.
That's, I think, 6 weeks injury,
Yeah.
so he's gonna miss Rumble, but he should be okay for Mania.
Which is good.
And live events, maybe don't stop him, but maybe cut down, because I think they do like one every day, like. And they've got maybe cut them down now because there's a lot of injuries on the roster.
Yeah. I mean,
So maybe
people
just cut 'em down.
they started coming back now. Like Ray returned like
Ray's
last
back.
week.
Ciampa's still injured. Edge, I think, is Edge injured?
I think he's just with Beth.
What's wrong with Beth?
I think that's like the storyline, at least after Beth took the concerto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He could come
Randy.
back in the Rumble.
Edge.
Randy. But yeah, that's all I've got for Raw and SmackDown, really.
Yeah. Good. I'll say I'd give SmackDown a 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah. I'd probably give it a 4, I reckon. There wasn't a segment that I didn't like. Like even Raquel vs Ronda was alright.
Yeah. I'm a Raquel stan.
Yeah. I mean Ronda.
Let me tell you something. I thought this sounded pretty cool, but I saw it on TikTok, and I saw some comments hating on it. But I thought it sounded pretty cool. So Akira Tozawa faced Rhea Ripley. It said this could be like a pretty cool way of kind of transitioning slowly to have Rhea versus Ray as a match with Dominic, and then you could either have Dominic turn on Rhea and help Ray, or you could have Dominic help Rhea, setting up Ray versus Dominic.
Yeah, I think that's I think Ray vs Dominic is like the main direction for Mania.
But I think Ray versus Rhea would be a pretty funny match.
Yeah. Maybe just like a bit of a, not like jokey match, but like
a goaty match.
Yeah, 2 goats, bro. But yeah. I mean, they got Ray on SmackDown now. They're still doing at holidays. They got Dominic going to his house and all that. Those are good videos. Those are goated videos.
Karen, who did he have a match against?
Who? Ray?
On SmackDown. Yeah.
It was Angel or Humberto. It was one of them.
Yeah, because Karrion Kross was watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably might be a decent match. Kross versus Ray, but
probably.
I also watched another video the other day about how Rey Mysterio is one of the most disrespected superstars in WWE history.
Why's that?
Because he always seems to be getting bullied by a big guy, like Kane, Big Show, Undertaker, Seth Rollins, like even when he was champion, like that didn't even last that long, and I kind of agreed with it. Like he's been unlucky, basically. I think.
I mean, if we're
I
being
think
real,
of all the legends, I think he's the most disrespected.
yeah. Do you reckon Ray has like 1 or 2 more title reigns before he retires? Some people are saying if he loses to Dominic at Mania, that could be like a sort of passing of the torch moment.
Maybe not. I didn't really think any, really. I don't really want to see him with any title, really, if I'm being honest.
I think he is at that point where he can lose and like still look good.
It'd be cool if he maybe brought back the Cruiserweight title. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, not really. Like I like the US title being with Theory. I like the IC title with Gunther. He's not going to be Roman. Maybe a tag title, but then who's he team with?
So I was thinking just the other day, right? You know how there's all the talk
Just
of
the
like
other day.
how do they split the title belts?
Yeah.
How do they split the tag titles as well?
I think just keep them the same. There's not really that many tag teams right now.
What do you reckon? Just turn them into like one belt?
Just turn them into one belt, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that could be. I mean, that could just be like it's like something in a contract if they have like an Extreme Rules match or something.
Yeah, or again, you could do like that ladder thing, basically, that I talked about before. Might be easier with tag belt as well.
Probably, yeah. If they like both teams fall down, like holding one or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I think it's gonna be a big Mania though.
Sooner or later. Yeah, sooner or later they're gonna have to be split up.
I'm hyped for Mania already. I just feel like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be goated.
I'm hyped for Rumble because last year's Rumble was not that good. So hopefully it's better this year. And hopefully it's a good winner.
Yeah, not just.
Because it was Brock last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a bit boring.
I think it probably will be The Rock. But I don't really want it to be The Rock.
I don't want it to be The Rock either. I'm not.
Like, you know,
I'm not a hater of The Rock, but
he's a cool guy.
I'd rather see other things.
They could get Roman's opponents through like winner of the Rumble and winner of the Chamber.
Or maybe he's in 2 chambers.
Yeah, maybe.
Like wins the first one, but he's so tired in the second one he loses or something like that.
Well, yeah, but there was those rumours saying like Seth is the WWE champion walking into Mania.
Yeah, that's how you could do it.
Yeah, but Roman's has such a title run where it's like he has to lose and it has to be big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I guess so.
If you maybe had him win the first chamber and then have him get to the final 2 in the second chamber and have like after that, like, I mean, Roman probably wouldn't do that though. Seth would. Seth's like,
yeah.
Seth could do like a 2-hour long match. But yeah, let's get into the awards.
Okay.
That was the roundup and a little bit of rambling. Double R. Rambling and roundup.
So, where do we start with the awards? Do you think?
Well, obviously we're going to finish with the best male and best female.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we start from the bottom, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
So start from surprise moment of the year.
Yeah. Sounds good. Do I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I struggle with this one. More because there was like a lot of choice.
I had 3 in my head pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean,
and then of those 3, I kind of.
I had like
narrowed it down pretty quickly. Shall I go first?
Yeah, if you want to.
No, I didn't have 3. I had 2. I had 2 quickly in my head. Was Stone Cold, like, actually having a match.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, if you asked me January 1st, 2022, like, if you said to me Stone Cold's having a match at Mania,
No, he's not.
whoa, yeah,
No, he's not.
And then that was a honourable mention. And my most surprised moment is the moment that made me go, oh my god, made me go, was when Cody Rhodes took his jacket off inside the Hell in a Cell, and you could see the big bruise all down his chest and down his arm, and the fact that he then went on to have one of the matches of the year.
Yeah.
With that injury, with one arm, basically.
Yeah, it was a really good match. He's just a goat. That's all there is to it.
Just the goat. It's that simple. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. I did have that as one of my runners-up for Surprise Moment of the Year. There are a few promos where I went like, oh my god, you can't say that.
Surprise.
What was
Can I
that?
do another honourable mention?
Yeah.
It was Drew not winning at Clash of the Castle.
Ah.
Because I honestly really, really thought he was going to win, just because, like, he was like on the poster.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns wasn't even on the poster, you know.
They hyped that match up for like months.
And then they got into sing a little song with Tyson Fury afterwards.
It's a good match, if I remember right.
That was a good pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Do we have a pay-per-view of the year?
Yeah, we do.
I've not written it down.
Huh. Well, I'll tell you what. You can think of yours whilst I talk about my Surprise Moment of the Year.
Yeah, go on then. Go on in.
So yeah, Cody Rhodes' injury, that was like one of my runners-up. There's a few promos where I was just thinking like, you can't say that. Another one that I thought, when Sami Zayn chose the Bloodline over Kevin Owens inside War Games, I thought that would be like Sami choosing his boy.
Switched. Yeah.
But in the end, my award goes to Logan Paul's performance at Crown Jewel.
Good choice. Good choice.
Because like I watched this SummerSlam match, I said, wow, you know, he's pretty good.
What was the SummerSlam match?
Versus The Miz.
Oh yeah, Miz is good at those kind of matches.
Yeah. But yeah, I was not expecting Logan Paul versus Roman Reigns to be like such a good match. Yeah, turns out it was. It's
Turns out what?
just that easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that maybe should have been on my list, but yeah, I think Cody's revealing his injury kind of surprised me more, just because of, I remember when it came on. I think I was watching it because it was on a Sunday. I think Hell in a Cell was. I wasn't watching it because we didn't have network at that time, because I forgot to pay for it. But I was watching Adam Paci's live reaction to it, and I remember his reaction, and I remember he was with Andrew, and it was his reaction, and I was kind of just listening to it as I went to sleep, but their reaction made me kind of get up, and I went on Twitter, and I looked at it, and I saw it, and oh man, it's just like, ugh, you know?
Yeah. And then,
like, I've never seen anything like that before.
yeah, I mean, like to the point where he's still out to this day.
Yeah, I think he's fine now.
Well, yeah,
I've seen pictures of him and it looks pretty good. He's looking good.
better than ever.
Yeah, looking really sexy there, Cody.
I've never noticed that.
That's what.
Just how. No, never mind.
Just how sexy you are, Cody. Oh my gosh. I can see why they called you the Dashing Cody Rhodes.
Oh, Good one. Good one.
So that's two awards. Put them on screen to put pictures of them with their trophies.
Wow. Well done, guys. You did good.
Well done. Right. Next moment. What have you got next, Woods? Come on. What have you
Up
got next?
next category, we've got Return of the Year.
Pretty easy one. Pretty quick one, I think.
Mhm.
I can think of one return outside of this return that maybe
Yeah.
could be up there.
For me, there was only two. Like two that were
Go on.
like.
What's your honourable mention?
Actually, this might be very controversial. Okay.
Go on then.
Factoring in the build-up, the reveal week by week, I'm giving my Return of the Award or Return of the Year award to Bray Wyatt.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even think of that. That did not cross my mind
Damn.
when I was making this.
Who was
I
your other one you
instantly-
were thinking of?
I just forgot that he returned this year. My other one I was thinking of was thought Dexter Lumis with The Miz has been pretty funny.
Yeah. But yeah, for
Like,
me,
obviously that thing came out with Triple H saying he wasn't too happy with the people he brought back,
some of them,
and I think Gargano should be doing better.
I think Gargano's just not had
Um,
enough matches.
He's lost quite a few.
Yeah, he lost to Omos.
Lumis is doing what Lumis does best.
Mhm.
We've not got.
What?
Have we got underrated superstar of the year?
No, we haven't.
No, you're not. We'll add that.
Okay.
Because I've got one in mind. It's a very clear one. Obviously, Hit Row. They've
Yeah.
been crap. Braun Strowman's been okay.
Yeah, I mean, like about as good as Braun
Um,
Strowman can be, really.
Yeah, you need a big guy basically.
Yeah.
Omos is one big guy. You need another big guy. Who else has he brought back? Jonah. He brought back Jonah or Bronson Reed.
Yeah, he hasn't.
That might be
Really
pretty
done
cool
anything yet.
with being like the Miz's bodyguard. That might be pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Bray makes sense. Mine was Cody.
Yeah, of course. For me,
Um,
it was always between Bray and Cody.
yeah, I can see why you went Bray because of the
I just thought like,
rabbit stuff.
yeah, I remember just every week like scanning the new QR code, seeing like some mental video about a
Yeah.
wolf, and yeah,
I don't know. I guess I'm not a Bray Wyatt fan. I think he's a bit boring.
I've been liking his stuff recently.
Yeah, I just got really hyped when Cody came out, and I remember it said I read somewhere like a month. It was like a month before the match, and it's like, oh, Seth Rollins is gonna face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, and everyone was like, no. But then WWE started like dropping hints, like people started dropping hints in promos of like referring to him, and yeah, night one. Seth's come out, he's standing in the ring, and you're just thinking, nah, surely Cody
there's
Rhodes
no
doesn't
way.
come out. Surely not. And then you hear the wrestling has more than one royal family, and you're like, oh my god, and he rises up through the smoke, and he's standing, and he stands there. And also, I think Return of the Year, you have to factor in not just the hype from when he first arrived, but also what they'd done.
Yeah,
And I think obviously Cody had 3 really, really good matches.
Yeah.
Against Seth Rollins. I think he beat The Miz on Raw. Great promos. Bray Wyatt hasn't had a match yet. That's the only thing for me personally, if I had remembered him, that I'd probably still have him in second place, even if I remembered him.
I think for me, like I could have picked Cody if I was there for the build up. Cause like, that's,
I guess
that's
you
sort
went
of before.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
But I mean, his return was so good that it's like gotten to the point where I could still recognise that was lit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know why I completely forgot about Bray Wyatt.
Oh, bro, just the lights going out at the end of the match.
I guess I don't know. I just like they did it at a weird point. I think
Yeah, I think they just need to get him back. Like
they did it after the fight pit, didn't they?
yeah, after the main event.
But then he's not gone on to do anything with Seth Rollins or the Riddle. I think they should have maybe done it after the first person who was going to feud with. They maybe should have done his return after that. But then you can't have the fight pit not main event.
Yeah.
And you kind of want the last thing people see to beat Bray Wyatt, so they talk about it. So it's difficult.
Yeah. So yeah, well done to Cody and Bray.
Cody and Bray, yep. Cody's getting his second award of the night. Should we do... What's next?
I've got promo of the year next.
Promo of the year? Yep, me too. Should we quickly do pay-per-view of the year?
Yeah, we could do that now.
Just before I don't forget about it, because I've not got it written down.
Okay, go on.
My pay-per-view of the year is Clash at the Castle.
Mhm.
Purely for the fact that maybe if you're not British, well, I'm British, so yeah, maybe people outside of Britain, maybe it's not as good because you don't get it, you know.
Don't get the culture.
But the hype, I remember being really excited.
Mhm.
It was on at like a normal time, so I could get hyped during the matches. Riddle versus Seth Rollins was good.
Yeah.
Gunther versus Sheamus was good.
Mhm.
Obviously, Drew not winning was a bit of an L. Edge's entrance,
Yeah.
I think, could go down as one of the best moments of the year.
Dominic turning on Ray.
Oh, sneaky maybe preview.
Oh.
But yeah, Clash of the Castle for me.
Yeah. Mine is also Clash of the Castle.
Yeah. Oh, I did have it and I deleted it
Damn.
because I was gonna go with WrestleMania Night 1, but then I switched it because I remembered Clash of the Castle.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just for like first UK show in like however long.
Pure vibes.
Drew versus Roman. Drew getting so close. And
Solo's debut.
yeah, everyone like instantly hated Solo because of it. Yeah, there was like everyone singing Edge's theme. There was like even the worst match.
The women's title match.
Yeah, I
The women's
thought
tag
that
team
was.
title match.
I think they did Liv versus Shayna. I thought that match was like a bit but still like decent
What
match.
was the women's tag team title match? Was that the final, or was the final the week before, and then they had a rematch? I can't remember. I think the final was on Raw, and then they had a rematch on Clash of the Castle. I think.
I think it was just a tag match at Clash of the Castle.
Oh.
I think it was Damage Control, and Alexa and Asuka also had Bianca. I think.
The Damian Priest adverts.
Was it, sorry?
The Damian Priest adverts for Clash of the Castle.
Mhm.
One's where he's on the farm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we both went for it, so I don't know why we're trying to. It wins.
Yeah.
Well done,
Simple
Clash of the Castle.
Well done.
Next up, promo of the year.
Mhm.
I'll let you go first for this one, Wits.
Okay, this one, I gotta be honest. I thought it would be hard, but there was only one that sort of like just kept thinking. My mind just kept going back to this one.
I tried not to overthink this one.
Yeah. It's the Your Riddler. Are you still there?
Ah, good choice. Good
You want to
choice.
talk about my family? Let's talk about yours, man.
The via satellite Seth Rollins verbal beatdown of Riddle.
Which I'd like to say is not true. I see pictures all the time of Riddle hanging out with the little stallions.
The three little stallions.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not hanging with them right now, but hopefully he does.
Yeah. Hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I hope he's. Oh, I don't want him to get fired, man. He's so.
He's
so
he's
fun.
such an icon.
Yeah, he is. He's an icon living.
Mm.
And I think he does return. I think maybe if he does return, they're going to have to maybe change him a little bit.
Do you reckon make him more
So maybe
serious?
make him more serious. Maybe bring in a bit more of his MMA. Maybe.
I thought his
Which would be pretty cool.
His stuff with Seth was good. I thought because that was more serious, and that was
Yeah.
just like because he hated Seth.
Yeah. So you're going the Via Satellite promo
Mhm.
after. I'm going Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember. I think it might be when Kevin Owens. Is on Raw.
Mhm.
I've got Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre on Raw, 15th of August, 2022.
Okay.
So, are you on your computer? You're on your computer, yeah.
Yeah.
Go search that on YouTube. So Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre promo. If you search that,
Mhm.
there's a YouTube short, and it's called Drew McIntyre Goes Off. I'll share the link with you,
Oh, okay.
so you can watch it on your iPad.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Owens.
It's just a little clip. He's
just like really
just a
good
little
promos
clip
this
from
year,
it.
really.
I think the Drew McIntyre the bit I'm sending you, Drew McIntyre, really good.
Yeah.
I've sent it to you on your iPad. But the whole promo, man's like Drew's still got, and then they had a match as well.
Okay, Drew McIntyre goes off.
Play it out loud, baby.
Oh my god. That was good. That was good.
Very good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
That-
few people
yeah.
who just like they just don't have bad promos. I think KO
Like
and Drew.
that came to my mind straight away when I read promo of the year, and I don't even know why. I think it's just because Drew got so like hype, got so like intense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a Drew fan. You can probably tell who I'm a fan of just from my awards so far.
So yeah, well done,
Yeah, well done.
Seth.
What was it
Seth, Riddle,
Seth and Riddle, Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre.
4 goats.
4 people. Another award for. Anyone getting a second award there? I don't think so.
No.
No.
No? Well.
Still, Cody's got 2. Cody's got 2 for me so far. What have we got next? Rivalry?
Yep, rivalry of the year.
I've written 3. I've written like a top 3.
Okay.
So my number 3
Mhm.
is Seth versus Riddle.
Okay. Yeah, good choice.
My number 2 is Sheamus versus Gunther,
Mhm.
or Imperium versus Brawling Brutes. And my number 1 is Seth versus Cody Rhodes.
Well, I'll tell you what.
What have you got? Have you got the exact same?
I put my top 2.
No.
Number 2, Gunther vs Sheamus /
Ooh.
Imperium vs Brawling Brutes. And number 1, Seth Rollins vs Cody Rhodes.
Nice.
We're on the same wavelength, you know. We get it.
Yeah, we're just wrestling super fans.
I mean, Seth and Cody, they just had 3 goated matches, really.
Yeah, and it was different to the Seth and Riddle.
Yeah.
In Seth versus Riddle, kind of felt like Seth was the main man,
Mm.
and Riddle was the kind of. Like every rivalry's kind of got the main guy and the second guy.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Seth versus Cody. I think Cody was the main guy. Seth was the kind of fighting.
Yeah, he's
Just-
like he's
if
just in the way almost.
Yeah. And Seth is very good at he's good at being a bad guy, basically.
Yeah. He's good at being the good guy.
He's
as
better. He's but he's better at being the bad guy.
Yeah.
I think.
It's that
Um,
laugh. That's what it is, bro.
I think. Yeah, I think what basically made me go Seth Cody over Seth Riddle is Riddle versus Seth at Clash of the Castle was good, very
Yeah.
good. The Fight Pit wasn't that good, I don't think,
Yeah.
and it was overshadowed. And the SummerSlam, remember at SummerSlam, it was supposed to be Seth versus
Oh yeah.
Riddle, and it said Riddle was injured, and apparently that was the first time that Riddle. Looking back on it now, apparently that was the first time that Riddle got the drugs thing.
Oh.
So that's why he missed it. He wasn't actually injured.
Right.
And then obviously the second time is recently.
Yeah.
So apparently that's what happened. But yeah, remember he came out of SummerSlam and he got basically
He just got
beat
beat
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas even I think the only one time Cody Rhodes got beat up like that was when he left to go and get his arm sorted out,
Yeah, probably.
like with the sledgehammer when he was digging it into his arm.
Yeah. I mean,
So Seth Riddle, that ended 1-1, didn't it?
yeah. Yeah, it did.
Whereas Cody's 3-0.
I guess after Seth Riddle, Seth won the US title.
Yeah. Seth freaking Rollins. And then Sheamus Gunther is just
Yeah. I mean, I went
very
for
good.
I went for Cody versus Seth because I felt that had more of like a they had good matches, but it also had like a story almost.
Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
Gunther versus Sheamus was sort of just they like fighting each other.
Yeah. If there was a shot to go hard of the year, it would be when Sheamus and Gunther are standing, staring at each other,
Yeah.
with Imperium and Braun Brutes fighting around them. That's shot goes hard of the year.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, I can't really think of any other rivalries that really kind of were as good as these three this year.
No.
Like, even on NXT, like, Dolph, Braun Breaker, no, not really.
Just trying to think of matches that I like.
Right at the beginning of the year, there wasn't really too many.
No.
There's not really, no. The kind of three main rivalries this year
Yeah.
have been these three.
There's just the ones
Roman's
you think
not
about.
really had a rivalry. Roman's not really had a rivalry with anyone, really.
No.
this
I mean,
year.
he has like
Apart from Brock, obviously, right
Yeah.
at the beginning. But
he sort of has a rivalry with one person, then has a match with them,
Yeah, for,
wins,
like,
and moves
yeah.
on to the next person.
yeah, whereas these guys had 2, 3, 4 matches.
So that's
Right,
what 4
well done-
awards to
Well
Cody.
done, Seth. Well done, Seth. Well done, Cody.
4 awards to Cody.
2
awards to Seth.
2 to Seth. Yeah, well done. Should we do underrated superstar of the year?
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Chad Gable. Chad Gable.
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable. Master
Damn.
Gable. Many reasons I can go Chad Gable.
Mhm.
He is very good on the stick, as they call it. He's good in the ring. He is basically the modern day Kurt Angle. He's funny, but he can also be serious and has all the ability in the ring. I think he's good at what he's doing right now, which is kind of losing but still looking good himself.
Yeah, like he always puts up a good fight.
Yeah, like he's I think I don't remember the last time I saw Chad Gable win, basically. But yeah, I think he'd be good in the US title match. He'd have a good match against Gunther. If maybe he kind of went back to like Alpha Academy, Chad Gable, where it's like just pure wrestling. He could have a really good match against Gunther.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's my thoughts. This is also very good.
Yeah, I mean, I think Alpha Academy, like they're good together.
In general, yeah, they're very good together.
But I don't see him
maybe another
like really winning any belts together for a while.
They're not gonna be the ones to dethrone.
Yeah, exactly.
The Usos.
And I mean,
I think they were Raw Tag Team Champions. I think they were Tag Team Champions going into Mania. I think, but then they lost.
I think Alpha Academy, they're just the people you put a tag team against if you want them to look good.
Yeah, it was a shame because Gable is that good. And I think, again, similar to what I've said with Kevin Owens and Drew, maybe a singles title.
Yeah.
Maybe a US title for Chad Gable would be pretty cool. Do you have a pick?
I'm just trying to think of mine on the fly now. I've got a few names in mind.
Come on, man. Spit them out, maybe some NXT guys.
Oh, NXT guys, I didn't really think of that.
Maybe like a JD. I think JD's pretty good.
Yeah, JD. I was thinking
Axiom.
Yeah. One that I thought was Solo, maybe.
Solo, yeah.
You could have Montez Ford.
Montez, yeah.
You could maybe even have Finn Balor.
I think Damian Priest.
Yeah.
I think he's underrated. Because he's funny in the Judgment Day when they need to be funny. And he's also... Remember the match against Edge, I think was very good in the one in Toronto. He's
funny, but he's almost still threatening
serious
whilst he does it.
Yeah.
I think he's just so big.
It's over. Trying to think of some more. I think Damian Priest, Chad Gable, Axiom, JD. I think there's some fair ones. Have you got an official pick, Woods?
I'll tell you what. I'll go JD.
Go JD. Okay.
I think he's always been he's good in everything he does. I think he does when he does promos, he seems threatening. I mean, even just stuff like his entrance is slow. And it's got deep music.
Not the goddamn deep.
Yeah, I just think he's good. I think he's underrated.
Fair play. And he didn't get a single point in the Iron Survivor match.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Shocking performance. Right, what's next? Best moment of the year? Is that what's next?
Yep.
What have you got, big man?
I struggle with this one, I gotta be honest.
Oh wow.
I
think this is the one I did first.
I eventually went with Sami Zayn.
Oh, okay.
Choosing the Bloodline over KO.
That's on my honourable mentions.
I think that's
a variation of that. Mine was Sami Zayn being dropping the honorary, basically.
I think this has been probably Sami Zayn's best year in WWE.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he's always been one of my favourites. You know that.
Yeah. Banging theme song.
Yeah.
Equals Woody's favourite.
Yeah, I like his promos. I like his matches.
I like his style, man.
Yeah, he's just a cool dude.
He just
Yeah.
lose quite a lot, which I don't really like, but it's kind of
I mean, he's
of
so
the whole
he's so
bloodline.
over.
He's the one that will take the pin from the whole bloodline, basically.
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
because like it protects all of them. You can't really have it be Solo because he's the tough one.
Yeah, and yeah, I just maybe want to see him win a few more.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I didn't go into War Games. I started watching War Games and I had no clue what Sammy would do. I didn't know if he'd turn on the Bloodline, if he'd turn on KO. But yeah, he ended up.
Good moment.
Yeah.
You chose a good moment there.
Thanks, Chi.
Now let me set the scene for my moment.
Ah, okay.
It's SummerSlam.
Mhm.
It's the main event.
Mhm.
Brock Lesnar has just got in a tractor
Uh-huh.
and he's driven it into the ring, and he's looking at the switches and he's going, "Oh, this one picks the thing up. Let's press that." Roman's still in the ring. He picks the ring up. Roman falls down across the ring, and yeah, that's my moment of the year.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar picking up the ring with the tractor.
Damn.
Many reasons.
Yeah.
I think the main one being I've literally never seen that, even on 2K. Even on a video game, I don't think you can do that on any other games ever. I've seen it being broken because two big guys do a suplex off the top,
Yeah.
but
That's
but
not the same.
Not picked up by a tractor whilst someone is still standing in it and then falling downwards across the ring, and then the ring staying like that for the rest of the match. I was gonna have that as my surprise moment of the year,
Uh-huh.
but then I thought I don't really want my surprise moment and my best moment being the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was probably just as shocked when that happened than when Cody revealed his injury.
Damn.
And it was a good match. I think it was a really good match.
It was. I was planning to rewatch it, but I haven't got around to it yet.
Yeah, Theory tried to cash in. The Usos came out. The Wise Man. That's what took the Wise Man out for a few weeks.
Yeah.
I don't remember Sammy doing anything in that match.
No.
Was he part of the
I think he
part
was.
of it yet?
I think I was looking back the other day and I think I didn't realise how long Sammy had been doing the storyline that he's doing now.
Yeah, I just don't remember. I don't remember if he did anything.
Yeah.
Maybe he came out with the Usos.
Probably. Something like that. I don't know.
But yeah. Congratulations to Brock Lesnar
Mhm.
getting his first award, I think.
Yeah.
And
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. Would you go Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, or just Sami Zayn? Let's go Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. So KO's got one for himself.
And his nuts. What have we got next? Most underrated match.
Mm.
I have two for this one.
Okay.
I'll say now. One of them is the SummerSlam match that I just mentioned,
Good match.
and the other is Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville at WrestleMania 38.
That's good. I should have thought of that.
If we were doing, we're doing best match of the year, aren't we? That's the award, not my
Yeah.
favourite match of the year. Because if we were doing my favourite match of the year, it would be Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville at WrestleMania 38. Just because, again, unlike anything I've seen in a comedy match, that whole I like Jackass.
Yeah.
I like Sami Zayn. I like wrestling. Steve, I can't remember. There was a reason why Steve-O couldn't get there. He was supposed to be there, but I can't remember what happened.
Damn.
But yeah, everyone was there apart from Steve-O. Wee Man slammed Sami Zayn.
It's like, was it like when Hogan slammed Andre the Giant?
Hogan slammed Andre, yeah. And I think the whole build-up to that match
Yeah.
was very funny as well.
I think Sami Zayn was the right person to do it.
Yeah, perfect person for that match.
Yeah.
Because
He's funny. Johnny Knoxville's funny.
Yeah, you can't, like... Normally they go for The Miz when they do, like, celebrity matches. Because he's safe and all that, but...
Yeah.
But Sami, you can... Sami's safe. Sami can also do things The Miz can't do, maybe, like, when he went through the table.
Yeah.
Because of the fireworks, the rat trap,
The bowling ball.
the kick in the nuts, the bowling ball, the big slap hand.
The giant mousetrap.
Proper funny match. And it did what it said on the tin. It made me chuckle. It made me laugh. And it made me think, I want more of this.
Good choice. Good choice.
But yeah, if I had to pick of the two, I would go with Sami Zayn, Johnny Knoxville over Roman Reigns versus Brock.
Okay. This one,
I didn't really explain why it was underrated, did I?
I guess it's just like just not really talked about, but it's
Yeah,
like it's good.
people talked about it when it happened. People talked about it when it happened, but they kind of forgotten about it. I feel like
One
I'm
thing
trying to bring it back to the masses.
I remember, Pat McAfee and Michael Cole were like going mental on commentary for that match.
Oh, Pat McAfee! Oh my god!
I think he should be coming back.
That
soon.
will be my return of the year, 2023.
Yeah, because I think all the college football stuff's like finished up now.
Let's go. What did they do with Wade? Because Wade's world class. Maybe send
don't
Wade
know.
to Raw.
Yeah,
Replace that Irish guy on Raw.
yeah.
Because then you got two heel commentators on Raw. Ah, just have Michael Cole and Wade Barrett on everything. Honestly.
My most underrated match of the year. I went in knowing what my choice would be. Then I sort of thought about it, and I thought I found a lot of like runners up and lots of
Honourable mentions.
yeah.
Go on,
I'll
give
start with
us
this.
a few honourable mentions. Yeah.
Riddle vs Roman Reigns on SmackDown.
Is that the one that meant he couldn't challenge for the title anymore?
Yeah, he was doing it for Randy, and it was just a good match.
Good match, yeah.
JD McDonough versus Axiom and NXT.
Just a random NXT?
Yeah, it was just one of those matches where they like.
Oh, I think I might have seen that.
It was one of those ones where they just like the whole setup was they had a promo earlier on the show, like backstage, and they just went out and had a match, and it was world class.
And it was good. Okay.
Brawling Brutes versus Imperium at Extreme Rules.
Oh my god, you got loads.
The 6-man good old fashioned Donnybrook match. I think one of the
The
two
original
they've
good
had
old fashioned
so far.
Donnybrook match.
Yeah.
That'll probably be on there as well. When Drew cut through the shillelagh with his sword. Oh.
My one that like almost took the gold was Ricochet versus Carmelo Hayes at
Oh wow.
Worlds Collide.
Wow.
It's just two flippy guys flipping, basically.
Two flippy floppers.
Yeah, flippy flopping around.
Respect.
But at the end of the day, only one could take it, and that for me is the Usos versus the Street Profits at Money in the Bank.
Oh. Okay.
And I've got a bit of a backstory behind that match.
Yeah, you're a fan of the Street Profits.
Yeah. Money in the Bank was the first pay-per-view I watched. I'd say as
Did you
a
watch it
wrestling fan.
Did you watch it by yourself? Because I fell asleep. I think.
Yeah. That was it. Yeah. So that first one I watched as a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And I remember it was the match.
I had work, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then I couldn't stay up or something like that, or I
But I remember
got home from work or something like that.
in the morning you asked me if there was any matches worth watching, and that was like the first one I said.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Because that match, it was just like, I don't know, it was just so good. And I just remember watching it and saying it was so good.
Match, yeah. Street Profits haven't really done anything after that match.
No. I think I might.
Is it that match or that rivalry maybe?
Well, they had a rematch at SummerSlam, but it wasn't as good, really.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett was.
Yeah. But I think I'd rather have a really good tag team match than a really good singles match.
Wow.
That's my controversial opinion.
Yeah, well, no.
But yeah.
Guys, Woodson, that was your most underrated match. What's your actual best match of the year?
My best match of the year, it was between two. You know, it was always going to be between two. For everyone,
I think we have the same two.
For everyone, I think it was between two. It was between Sheamus and Gunther, and Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And in the end,
at
Hell in a Cell. At Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
And in the end, after rewatching both, I went for Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell.
Me too.
I think
Sheamus Gunther was very good.
Yeah.
It was hard hitting. It was in front of a very, very good crowd as well, I think, which maybe gives it bonus points.
Everyone was cheering
on
because
Sheamus. Cody Rhodes.
That's when Sheamus.
Because Cody Rhodes only had one arm.
Yeah.
I think Cody Rhodes only had one arm. That is the reason. Imagine if he had two arms. Imagine how good it'd be then.
Yeah, I mean, just like, imagine having a Hell in a Cell match and you only have one working arm. You know, that's what he did against Seth Rollins as well.
And they used weapons in that match as well, which bonus points. Table, what? Sledgehammer.
I mean,
Gunther versus Sheamus in a no DQ match would be pretty good, though.
Yeah. But yeah, Hell in a Cell, they just I like how they use the injury as like the focus of the match as well. So like Seth targeted it.
And the mind games.
Yeah.
Seth was in the Dusty Rhodes attire.
But yeah, in the end, Sheamus vs Gunther was very good, but
and
not as good.
Seth Rollins final Cody match we've seen in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, whatever. Okay, now it's the big ones.
Has Cody Rhodes got 6 awards now?
I think so. I think he's swooped up the awards this year, but time for the two big ones. I will say, if you feel like the last few minutes has been rushed, it's because it has. Because Taskmaster's on right now, and we're missing
I forgot about that.
So, I think we probably have the same for both of these. And I think it's two pretty decisive. I think female wrestler of the year, I think for me is very clearly one person. Best male could be between 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
So for me, best female, Bianca Belair.
I thought
great matches. What did you think?
When I was going through it, I just my mind instantly went to Raw. I didn't even really consider anyone from SmackDown.
No.
My first 3 were Bianca, Bayley, and Becky.
Bayley's been pretty good.
I just thought she hasn't really been here long enough, you know.
No, she came back at SummerSlam. Yeah. Becky's been injured for a while as well.
Yeah. But yeah, I also went for Bianca.
Rhea, you could say Rhea, but Rhea got injured as well.
Yeah. But
if I was to say non-wrestling,
it would be Rhea.
It would be Rhea because just the funny stuff she's doing with Dom, with Dom. But yeah, Bianca, easy pick. Huge dub. Been champ for most of the year. Deservedly so. Great match against Becky at Mania.
Had good
match against Becky at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Good match against Bayley.
It's getting a bit boring with Bayley now. I would say, but I think she's moving away from Bailey now. I think.
Yeah. I think probably
And
loses to Rhea at Mania, maybe. That's what I hope, at least.
I think he may lose to Sasha Banks.
One of Sasha's second Mania win?
Sasha's contract ran out today.
It's a big day.
Yeah, easy.
Mhm.
Female. Let's move on to male wrestler of the year. Now, all you jabronis and losers would give it to Roman Reigns because he's been champ. Oh, he's been champ all year. He's the best. No.
No.
The best male wrestler of 2022 is the man that carried Monday Night Raw all year
Mhm.
without a title, without a major title
Mhm.
around his waist. It's Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah. Seth freaking Rollins, the visionary,
Now,
the
I'll tell you why.
revolutionary.
I'll tell you for why. Beginning of the year, he had a little rivalry with Roman Reigns at the Rumble.
Wore the
Then
shield attire.
he teamed up with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens found a match for Mania. Seth didn't. He tried to hijack Kevin Owens' match. If you remember that.
Yeah.
Didn't quite work out, so he had to do an open challenge. Who answered that open challenge? Cody Rhodes. Well, that just did win Rivalry of the Year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Bang. That gets you through a couple months. Cody gets injured. Won't be around for a few months. What does Seth do? Hey, is that Matt Riddle? I don't like you, Matt Riddle. Boom. Oh, that came third place in our Rivalry of the Year. Boom. That was done. And then boom. You chuck him in the United States title picture. You give him a little title run. First title run, I can't remember in how many years. I think it was 2-3 years. Even that title looks good. Because, you've got the coat wearing it. Good little matches with Bobby, with Austin Theory. And all throughout the year, he has been the man on Raw. He's carried Raw, basically.
Yeah. Another person, I thought, was Gunther. For
Gunther, yeah.
Gunther carried the IC title.
I won't lie to you, I don't really remember what he did at the beginning of the year.
No, I think he was he in NXT at the start of the year?
I can't remember. He probably was. That's probably why I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think,
I'm Seth. This is pretty easy for me. I won't lie.
I think
I kind of tried to hype up Roman and the others, but
we did Rhea for non-wrestler of the year. I think non-wrestler male Sami Zayn. Can we agree?
non-wrestler. I'd give Michael Cole.
Oh yeah, but what we did for Rhea, where it's
Yeah. Well, Sammy's had matches. Rhea's not really had many matches. That's what I'm.
Yeah. Well, what I'm trying to say is just
Maybe
shout out Sami Zayn, basically.
Yeah, you're trying to give him more awards so he can catch up with Cody. I know what you're doing. Yeah, did you have Seth as well?
Yeah, I had Seth. Seth.
Yeah. Seth. Well done, Seth.
Well done.
I'm presenting you with this award. Best Male Wrestler 2022. I think he won it in real life as well. On the. Why am I saying he won it in real life? This is real life. But I'm pretty sure he won it all the wrestling magazines as well.
He won what?
Best Wrestler of 2022. I think
Yeah.
all the awards voted for him in the magazines.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm adding him to the list as well. I think I added him to the list earlier on. Give him a damn major title. And I hope the rumours are true of him going into Mania with a major title. That would be nice. And it would be deserved.
Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, podcast, episode 1. In the bags, in the books.
Yeah.
The awards are done.
Yeah. So,
I'll say goodbye so we can go and watch Taskmaster.
alright. We've been here hour and a quarter. Pretty pretty good for the first one. So, I guess thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And see you next week. Wonder what the topic will be next week.
Topic will be Universe Mode. We'll review Universe Mode for the week.
Oh, damn. I was thinking we could do what we want to see in 2K23.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Little sneak peek for you there, guys.
So yeah, look forward to that.
Bye.
Bye, guys.